Hello and welcome to my review of Tales of the Shire. Now this has had a bit of a controversial launch, and I will say I was also slightly put off by such negative reviews, but I decided to get it and form my own opinion. So I have. So this is my little hobbit, Pearl. This is our little hobbit home. I have removed all the furniture until I'm ready to decorate, but you can decorate everything like this. It's pretty straightforward. Patterns, colours, you can do the same for the wall. You can do the doors, the outside, change the windows. So the decoration's pretty good. We are just starting with our farming. We played about, I think at this point it's about 7 hours, so I'm not that far in. I'll take you to the pantry, which is really cute. It's super detailed. It's actually empty to start, and then when you add stuff to it, it shows up on the little shelves, which I always think is a pretty good touch. So let's put all this stuff away. It's got 500 slots, so it's pretty generous for the storage. This is the cooking. As the game goes, you can open new cooking stations, but currently we just have our chopper, the mixing bowl, and the fryer. Your recipes, you start off with a few, and then as you build friendships, you unlock other recipes and things like that. So there is quite a few. And we only unlocked like basics, as I said, not too many hours in the game. And I'm thinking that this door, also this door over there as well, will also be able to be opened. I think you fix these, and like over here you have another part of a garden. This takes you down to, I think we own a meadow down there. There's another part that's for a garden. So there's quite a big area. We have a place for some animals. And these are the little birds. Now, I've seen lots of people complain about the birds, but I just think they're a really good touch. This is our post box where we get letters off everybody. One of the main features in the game to get your friendship up is to invite people for meals, which we did. And then they give you items, like decorative items. I don't think I've got a recipe in a letter. It's normally decorative. And you get some missions, like this. This is our dwarf. I'm the dwarf you met. These usually relate to your, like the town quests and things like that. There's club missions, which I've just unlocked. Kind of like little side quests, and when you complete these, it can like open things like, if I'll show you on this. So like the more times you fish, then you get a better fishing rod. There's when you're the gathering, you can unlock backpacks. The cooking, you unlock your cooking stations. So there's plenty to like do for that sense. Now I know the people complain about the artwork, but I personally think the artwork is perfect. I play on a PC, so I haven't had any glitches. I haven't lost any frame rate. I've been able to stream the game and joint stream on Twitch and TikTok and not had any frame drops. So I've had no problem at all for me. If you follow butterflies, they take you to the little gathering spots, which are all around. The map is, it's fairly small. The villages, the main villages, there's not that many. I suppose I would like, if I show you, this is the town folk. This is like the main town folk that give you the quests. So it's not that many. I would have liked to seen some more. I mean, maybe that's going to be put in. I mean, I don't know if they're going to add anything to this game, but I would assume so. Or is that wishful thinking? I don't know. So this is a little bit, you know, it's okay, but when you do everything, you know, is that it then? Don't know. So I'm still on the fence with that. So the beds, if you see, the beds will take you if you pick somewhere on the map. Like if you picked, like here, it automatically. You pick anywhere. It doesn't have to be. It can be like, it will just take you on the nearest road, which is really good. And the birds will sit on the fences, and they sit on the signpost, and they sit on the signpost giving you the right direction. I know some people said the birds are really confusing, but I thought they were pretty decent. So see, you have the birds. And they like circle around where your destination is. So that's pretty good. Now the town, I know some of the complaints are it's not so busy. It's not like hustle and bustle. Which, yeah, I mean, it's pretty quiet. You can't talk to the NPCs, which, you know, I think slightly disappointing. I would like to be able to, you know, have some kind of little, you know, chat line with them. You can only really speak to somebody who sells stuff or has got, you've got a quest. These are the group club board things that I've just unlocked that give you all the little side quests, and I think every day they change, so you can pick that up. But there's a few little shops. There's like places I don't know what do yet because I'm not that far into the game. This is like the village square. So this is like, there's, in here you have furniture. Not furniture. So this is like decorative stuff. Lots of bits and bobs and things like that. So, and I think as you get a higher friendship with him, he unlocks more things. I think if you go here, and we'll find him here. See, so as you get your friendship reward, so when you get 3, you get new stock. Then at 6, new stock, and then level 10, new stock. So you do get levels with that. This tells you what food they like when you do the meals, and the gifts that they can give you. So they do give you quite a bit. And this lady, she's got a quest. She does the clothes. And again, as you level your friendship with her, you unlock more things. So you got like the farmer for your seeds. This guy does all cut seasoning. This guy over here does like the meat, like the butcher. There's someone does the flour. There's somebody who's like uses the wood and stuff. So I think it's hard to give a full view of it because I haven't unlocked everything yet. So this is like an early review, to put it mildly. So the animals, you can't really do anything. You can't greet them. And you give them a wave and then they sit. You know, which is kind of sweet. There are horses. I don't think you can ride the horses. I think at some point you can own some animals. There's foraging, like I said. There's seasons also. So the seasons change and then you can't plant crops like the average kind of game. Only plant crops in certain seasons, etc. So for what it is, I don't think it deserves all the hate it got. I actually think it's a really sweet game. It's definitely on a cozy vibes. It's definitely play your own pace. It's not like tons of questing, even though there is quite a lot to do so far. So I'm only in the early parts. The decorative stuff seems okay. I hope that they do add more stuff to it. Like I said, I don't know what the future content for the game is. I'm not sure I've seen any announcements on it. I don't know. I suppose we'll just have to see. It's like on a discount on Steam. It's like 10% off. It is on Switch as well, but I don't really know much about how it's running on the Switch. But I think for me it costs like £26 at launch. Well, like 2 days after launch, and I definitely think it's worth it. If you like a cozy game, if you're like kind of a chilled farming, like the quest is kind of like gather, like get me this, make me this, that kind of stuff. You know, build friendships to unlock stuff. There's no romance option in it, which I think they missed out on a feature. That would have been a really good feature. But yeah, as cozy game goes, I think it's really good. I think it's definitely one to get. If you like hobbits, if you're thinking more like Frodo and Sam and Bilbo Baggins kind of adventure game, it's not that. People's expectations, I think, is what is giving the game bad reviews. It's because of what they expected. They didn't actually think it was such a cozy game. So, ultimately, would I recommend this game? Yeah, I do. There's plenty to do in it. It's literally, I get lost in this game. I put it on and then it's like 3 hours later and it's like, wow, where did 3 hours go? So to me, that's always a good sign of a game. I think it'd be perfect for the Switch, and if you had like a Steam Deck, I think it'd be perfect for them as well. You know, something to sit on the sofa with, to chill out in the evening. I think it's a great game for that. Only downside, I would have liked some narration in the cutscene, especially at the very beginning. I think they didn't missed out on that. I think they've cut corners in some of the animation, maybe on the scenes. It could have probably been a little bit more fleshed out. I think that's just what the game needs is, I don't know, a little bit more of everything. Like maybe a few more NPCs, a few more people to have stories with, and when people do have their little stories, a better, like, you don't really have a cutscene, you have like a talking cutscene. But yeah, some of them feel like they kind of rushed and they just cut a corner when they could have like fleshed it out a bit. But I mean, it doesn't withhold from the game. But yeah, so that's basically it. I'd recommend it at this price. If it was more expensive than this, then I would probably wait for a sale. I will hope that more content will get added. I'm not sure how long lived the game will be if content isn't added, but I suppose, like with most games, you just have to wait and see. So, yeah, that's it. That's my thoughts on it. Thumbs up from the bird. Thanks for watching.